trip this evening. Certainly talking something that would be of interest to you. So this afternoon, we're going to be talking insurance. Basically, third-party motor insurance. Yes. So, of course, this is Lagos Traffic Radio, and everything that concerns traffic is what we discuss. If you're a motorist, you're a road user, especially for drivers within Lagos, this actually concerns you. Remember, you can't be too careful, right? So let's leave all of that and get down to business. My guest is in the studio. I have Adebayo Adedeji, the team lead of a corporate bank insurance, Coronation Insurance, and together we're going to be discussing third-party motor insurance and, of course, why compliance matters. Good afternoon to you, Adebayo Adedeji.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm very good. Good
All
afternoon.
right, good to have you on the show.
It's nice to be here.
All right, for those of you listening, Adebayo Adedeji is an expert in the insurance industry who possesses the licensing and experience needed to offer the best possible service to his customers. He has background in sales, which spans over 10 years. Adebayo's specialty lies in both general and life insurance. He enjoys building new relationships with clients. Okay, so you see, you do not really have anything to worry about. Of course, he is currently the team lead for corporate bank insurance at Coronation Insurance PLC. First, for the sake of those that are hearing third-party motor insurance for the first time, what is this about?
Okay. I'll try to make it as simple as possible. So the third-party motor insurance is actually a kind of motor insurance it's a kind of motor insurance that actually covers, we call it the third party.
Yes.
But it actually covers the damages to persons or to property that is caused by an insured vehicle.
Okay.
To make it simpler. So the first party is actually the owner of the vehicle.
Okay.
And the second party is actually the insurance company.
Okay.
So the third party is actually the third person on the road, which could be a property or even a person.
Okay.
So there are risks that are involved, you understand, that the third party is actually exposed to by the negligence of the owner of the vehicle or the person driving vehicle on the road.
Okay.
So these risks are those things we cover, which are the financial losses that can, for example, I'm driving on the road and my car comes into collision with another car and it's as a result of my negligence.
True.
So that person is going to suffer a financial loss, definitely. So that financial loss is going to be covered by the insurance company. So which is what we do. So we say that it is a very, very integral part for people to have. But the truth is, the knowledge of third party, despite the fact that it is compulsory, is actually very low. And that's why we're here this afternoon. All
right, then. Having said all of this, let's now look at why it's important to key into third-party insurance. I mean, like you mentioned, in some cases, aside from the owner of this insurance policy, then the insurance company, as a building now, I have my structure is just there on its own, and then your truck runs into, the building, the structure. How is it my concern? Or in the case of like a third party now, sometimes it might not even be negligence on your part as a driver, say a case of brake failure or somebody hit you or something, you actually tried to run away from something behind you and then mistakenly you ran into a vehicle ahead of you. I mean, where is the place of a third party insurance in all of it? So why should I even key into it?
So, well, the truth is, we are here to let people know that for third party, it is not just a paper document like people feel it is. It's actually a contract between the insured and the insurer to actually take care of any financial liability that arises from the use on the road.
Yes.
So which means that if I'm going, for example, just like your example that you stated, if I'm going and there's a problem and my car comes into collision, maybe with a property on the road, it's not totally, it might not necessarily be as a result of my negligence, but it might just be maybe the brake failed, as you said, maybe the vehicle malfunctioned and caused the damage. There are damages that could be done, and that is the risk that the third party is actually exposed to. And that is why this third party is actually formed, is for the sake of that risk that is on the road, which could be cost to property, or it could even be an individual.
Okay.
We've had cases where individuals are on the road and they get knocked down by vehicles. And at the end of the day, the vehicle owners will not want to wait because of the liability, because of the financial loss. He knows that if he should wait, taking that person to the hospital, taking care of the medical bills, by the time you think about it, you won't want to wait. But when you know that what you have, which is a third-party insurance, actually covers such losses in terms of the financial part of it, then most people will actually be able to wait and know that they have their backs covered by the insurance company.
Amazing. So the government has announced strict enforcement of a third-party motor insurance from February 1st. What does this mean for vehicle owners?
Well, on this, I'll take it in two ways. So firstly, there's a section 68 of the Motor Insurance Act of 1945 actually states that it is a criminal offense to drive without motor insurance. So, and the minimum is a third party, so it's a criminal offense. And the fine is actually 250,000 or imprisonment for 1 year. However, the reason why people should even take third parties is not even just because of the sanction, but is because of what is actually covered. For example, you are covered up to about 3 million naira for financial losses to a property. For example, if I hit a car, by mistake or by error, if I hit a car by mistake or by error, and at the end of the day, my liability goes to about 1 million, 2 million, where do I cough it out? How do I get it? But if I notify my insurance company where I bought the third party, it will be taken care of. So the real thing is the need, is what is covered. Third party, again, I reinstate, is not a paper. It's not just a document. Third party is an agreement, is a contract between the insured, which is the first party, and the insurer, which is the second party, to cover for the financial losses of the insured that could be as a result of the damage made to a third party on the road. That third party could be a property, that third party could be a person, it could be injury, it could be death. So that is what the insurance company covers.
Apparently, we're still talking motor insurance here, vehicle insurance apparently, and we've heard cases of people being knocked down, and then the owner of the vehicle is, boastful of third-party insurance and all of these things. You take this person to the hospital for your insurance to cover, and then there is a case of, you have to provide this, you have to provide that, and it goes on and on. In the long run, you would have to even use your money, and then eventually now come to, get your money back from the insurance company, maybe after a while. So that brings me to my next question. How quick does it take to facilitate all of these things, especially when it comes to life?
Okay.
When a life is involved, actually.
So the truth is, when a life is involved, let's take it in two ways. Let's take when a life is involved and when a life is not involved.
When a property is involved, say a vehicle that you use for your business. Yeah.
So when a life is involved, if you've gone through everything and you've submitted all necessary documents, then even for a life, within 48 hours, 1 week should be sorted.
Oh, wow.
Reason is because when a life is involved, it even makes it easier. It's visible. The person is in the hospital. So you can get the medical bill from the hospital and get it cleared. So it's very easy, even if it's injury. And in case of death, once somebody has been prescribed death by a medical practitioner, in terms of the doctor has said this person is dead, it makes it easy. There's no argument in it. However, for property, so for example, where a property is damaged as a result of as a result of the insured vehicle.
Yes.
For us, that I know, under 48 hours, it can be sorted. And the reason is because now there are different channels you can actually file your claim from. You can file it via digital channel. You can call. You can go through an agent. So it's no more business as usual. It's no more business as usual. I can guarantee under 48 hours it can be sorted.
All right, then you're still tuned to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. You are wondering who my guest is this afternoon. Adebayo Adedeji is the team lead for corporate bank assurance that's at Coronation Insurance. And this afternoon, we are talking third-party motor insurance and why compliance matters. In this part of the world, sometimes we can be lackadaisical with things of these magnitude. But then, Adebayo is here to convince us of on why we need to key into all of this. Quickly, let's take a look at one or two traffic reports before we continue with our conversation. In the meantime, you can be a part of this conversation by putting a call through on 0809 9120 or 0915 387 7127. If you're not able to reach us via telephone call, feel free to send a text to our WhatsApp platform. Here is a flash update that says there is a broken down car before Hayden filling station in Ogudu with rear tire problem. The driver is working on it to get it out of the road, so please be on a lookout and be patient for those of you going towards that direction. Remember that I also mentioned a lone accident on Damalong Ridge inward Fadi. A tow truck has been contacted, which means the impediment is still lying there. You need to be patient to navigate that area. All right, Lagos, let's continue with our conversation now. Adebayo Adedeji, what are the legal consequences of driving without a valid third-party motor insurance policy?
Okay, as stated.
I mean, for those who believe that God will protect them, and God is in control.
You know, we are very religious.
We are very religious people. No offense, actually.
Yeah, we're very religious. But the truth is, the legal consequence, as I mentioned, number one, is if somebody has suffered a financial loss and you don't have a third party, number one, it means that you have retained that risk. So you have to make provision for it in your own way. And number two is that, as I said, it's a criminal offense. So if it's taken up against you, it's something that you have to now cough a fine of 250,000, or you can even get in prison for 1 year because of it.
Okay.
But I also say that there are various benefits for buying third party.
I was coming to that.
But we'll come to that. But the truth is, the legal part is, if you retain the risk without buying third party, then that means that you're ready to bear the consequence of whatsoever happens to the third party on the road by yourself from your pocket.
So let's now look at these benefits now, what it covers and who it covers.
Okay, so I'll take that benefit also in two ways: what it covers generally and what it covers for us in Coronation.
Okay.
So generally, what third party covers is that it covers your liability to property damage up to 3 million, which means that if anything happens to a third party, anything like damages to their property, you're covered up to 3 million.
Up to 3 million.
Which could be another vehicle on the road, it could be a gate, it could be a building, any property.
It could be anything.
Yes. Then it also covers bodily injury or death up to, we say it is unlimited but reasonable.
Okay.
So because you cannot just place a value on life and say that it is 3 million or 5 million. So we always say that it is unlimited but reasonable. So from our own side in Coronation again, if you buy a policy from us, we are running a promo that we give customers gifts. So once you buy a policy from us,
yes,
you also qualify to even win as big as a car.
Amazing.
In what we call an insurance win promo. So you're not just even buying insurance.
Okay.
As you buy, you qualify for an insurance win promo. And after a raffle, we've had some customers who have come who bought policies. We've had somebody want generator. We've had people want refrigerators.
Yes.
We've had people want microwaves. We've had people want even vouchers.
Yes.
So it's not business as usual.
Okay.
So you're not losing anything by
You're not losing anything.
Yes.
Absolutely. Let's now look at it. You mentioned something just now that if as a with third-party insurance, the kind of damage that the insurance company can incur, that's as Coronation Insurance, you can incur as a third party, is anything beyond 3 million. Does this mean that if you incur a loss that is below 3 million, the insurance company will not cover, or that is above 3 million, the insurance company will not cover? Can you state that part clearly?
Okay. So if the loss that has been incurred is actually below 3 million, the insurance company will actually indemnify to the value of that loss. So I'll make it in simple terms.
Okay.
So for example, my car runs into a car.
Yes.
And the other car, the estimate of repair is about 500,000.
Okay.
The insurance company will pay the 500,000.
Okay.
Because that is the amount of loss.
Okay.
But in a case where the amount of loss is 3.5 million, the insurance company will pay the 3 million because that's
the maximum.
That is the maximum
limit
that can be paid. So the insurance company will pay the 3 million.
3 million.
However, we've had cases of people coming to say that, okay, I want to buy third party, but I want to increase my limit.
Okay.
So that can also be done.
Okay.
When you buy it, you can say instead of 3 million, I want you to increase my limit to 5 million.
5 million. Amazing.
But let me know how much I need to pay in terms of premium. So that can also be accommodated.
All right then. So how does third-party insurance compare to comprehensive motor insurance? Who should consider each of these options?
Wow. So the truth is, the third party, as I said, covers the third person on the road, which apparently is not the insured himself. So whilst we repair the third party vehicle for third party, will not actually pay the insured to repair his own vehicle.
Okay.
However, for comprehensive, because it is comprehensive, it covers everything. So it covers the insured vehicle, it covers the third party vehicle. So in the case of comprehensive, you get your car repaired, you get the other car repaired, and if there's also a property damage like a building, you also get it repaired. But in the case of third party, you only get the third party's vehicle repaired, but not your own vehicle.
In this part of the world, we're scared of virtually everything, especially when it comes to pirated stuff, fake stuff. You know, we've had people fall prey, right? So how can one verify if their third-party insurance is genuine?
So I like to...
Especially with the fact that everything is done online now. You can actually put a call through. You don't even know who you're listening to.
Yeah, so I like to share a story to answer this. So somebody close to me sometimes ago had an accident, and it was at the point of the claim that it was discovered that the insurance was fake.
Wow.
Because it was not verified at the beginning. So I'm saying this so that people will understand that there's a way you can verify the insurance that you have. And it should not be when a problem arises that you try to verify. You can verify at the point of purchase. So how do you do this? You can go on nid.org and just put your plate number or your policy number. When you put that there, it will bring out your policy, irrespective of the insurance company. It will bring it out, so you see your policy number, you see your plate number, you see the date, the start date, you see the end date. So you can even use that to know whether your policy is active or not. Once you don't find it there, then that means that you have bought it from the wrong hand. But I will always advise you can always buy from the right people. Buy from registered people like Coronation Insurance.
Absolutely. So why would motorists choose Coronation Insurance for their third-party insurance? What makes your policy stand out?
Okay. So number one, I've said it before, that for us, you're not just buying an insurance policy. For us, you also stand a chance to win gifts. Then the second part is, we don't just see it as a document, we see it as a contract. So from our side, there are different and various channels that you can use to file your claims.
Okay.
You can file your claims going to claims.coronation.ng, and once you put all the documents there, under 48 hours, it's going to be sorted. I can put my integrity on the line on that. Under 48 hours, it is going to be sorted. Then you can also call the contact team, the contact center, and also lodge in your claim through that avenue. It is also going to be sorted under 48 hours. So it is the speed at which we give service is what makes us different from the rest. And that's why we always advise that you use Coronation so that your mind can be at rest. It's that peace of mind that we give.
Absolutely. So beyond avoiding penalties, what are the benefits of having a valid third-party motor insurance policy?
So the truth is, we don't know when the risk will happen.
True.
Every one of us, we leave the house every day. We plan ourselves accordingly, but there are some things on the road we don't plan for. I'm sure that every road user, at one point in time or the other, can give experiences that they've had where even as careful as they were, somebody will just come in from nowhere and could just brush you on the side or make you just swerve to the right, and whilst you're trying to save your life, you could hit another vehicle on the road or even cause a damage to another property.
Yes.
So the reason why this is very, very important is that you don't want, nobody is keeping money somewhere to spend on something else. So there's nobody that has a reserve somewhere such that if my car hits somebody on the road, I have it saved so that I'll just go and take it and use it. And that is the reason why you have people like us. It is called risk transfer. Just transfer that risk to us. That is why we are in the business. We're in the business of taking risk from people, such that if any unplanned event like that happen, we can come to your rescue. And it's a contract. We are not helping you.
Okay.
It's a contract. We come in and we'll save you the embarrassment. We'll make the necessary payments in as much as it is within what you're covered for.
All right then, Adebayo Adedeji, quickly for someone listening out there now, I would like to find out more about Coronation Insurance. How can one reach out to you or any of your team members?
Okay. So if you want to buy any of our policies, you can just go to retail.coronation.ng. You can buy third party directly from there, and you're buying directly from us. Then also you can call any of our contact line. I'll start by 020-1277-4500. Take it again, 020-1277-4500. Or you can call 020-1277-4566. 020-1277-4566. And the last number you can call 020-1277-4577. And you can also send us a mail at contactcenter@coronationinsurance.com.ng.
For the doubting Thomas who would like to see your structure in place, I mean, I don't do online stuff. I want to know where their office is.
Okay. Also, you can go to any Access Bank. We have our staff there, and they can attend to you. They will sell anything you want to buy in terms of insurance. They are available to offer you the best of services. So we are everywhere, all around you.
All right then. And finally, before I let you go on the show, what would be your message to Nigerians as regards third-party vehicle insurance?
Okay, so my message
motor insurance, rather.
My message to Nigerians is that third-party motor insurance is not just a paper document. So it is no more business as usual. It is not just a paper document. It's actually a contractual agreement between you and the insurance company. So it is not just a paper that you have to present to law enforcement agencies on the road. It is a contract. So once you buy it, should you have a claim, please feel free. And that is why you should buy from us, so that you can feel free to file your claim at any point in time. Thank you.
All right, I must say a very big thank you to you, Adebayo Adedeji, for coming on the program this afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.
All right, then. It's been a wonderful time speaking to you. Adebayo Adedeji is the team lead for corporate bank assurance at Coronation Insurance. And today we have discussed understanding third-party motor insurance and why compliance matters. All right, Lagos, this is where we drop the anchor on this interview segment. I remain Taiwo Baruwa. I will join you right after the train schedule.
Have you ever been stuck in traffic for 3 hours? Would you like to navigate through the rush hour with ease? Let us get you to your destination.